Alright, well, I wasn't going to make a vlog today, but apparently Mother Nature had another thing coming. Mike and I got off the boat on what we thought was like a small storm, and it's now the biggest storm I've ever seen. 100-kilometer plus winds. The water is being picked up from the ocean and flung across the bay here. We're way beyond just white breakers. Kill count so far, it's killed 2 boats in the bay here, or on the beach, and 1 dock. We've got another boat loose, slammed into the Aranos. Mike's Blues is slowly dragging her mooring. Will's dragged her mooring. He's almost on the beach now too. He might even already be on the beach. Old Dog is still there. The caboose is still there. But if that boat that slammed into the Aranos breaks loose, or the Aranos, then you can pretty much wave the rest of our boats goodbye. That'll be a gong show, because that's like a 60,000 pound boat. So when she goes loose, she's gonna take the rest with her. It scares the crap out of me. I don't want to do this. Not in this weather, not like this. Doesn't feel very good. No comment, Mike? How you doing?
Give me a nice quiet little fish pond, canoe.
Yeah?
A sunny day.
Sounds good to me.
Meanwhile, we got the Blues to worry about, and
Yeah.
the condition of the caboose. It looks like it's holding its own. The pumps are working.
Yeah,
The Blues is inching towards the beach, and if this lets go, and it should soon, then we might be able to get it off.
We got about 30 feet left of space before the Blues hits the beach. Maybe 40.
And we can assess the damage and take it from there. That's all we can do.
Luckily,
and
I mean,
Simon, don't forget to breathe.
I'm having serious anxiety attacks right now. I'm just trying to. But the nice thing is, you know, we're on shore, and you and I are going to live through this.
Yeah,
that wouldn't be so guaranteed if we were sitting out there. And I think that the camera that I stream 24/7 is underwater right now because it's high tide and a storm surge at the same time. So I'm pretty sure we destroyed that camera already. That's definitely a casualty. Alright, I'll tune you back in as we get more updates. Another update. We are hanging out with Celeste and Eric and Sam. Have had me out for dinner actually a couple times, and they live right next to the bay. Good friends already, and they're always there to lend a helping hand. So when all the roads were closed up because of fallen trees, and I came over here, we just need a moment to take our eyes off the boats, because in this current conditions there's nothing we can do. We can't row out there. The wind is too strong, the waves are too big. We don't have life jackets in our dinghies, which is definitely something I'll be doing from now on. So there's another big white 40-foot cruiser on the beach right now. Bam Bam's on the beach. A little blue boat's on the beach. I think Will and Mike are still just barely off the beach right now. Old Dog hasn't moved yet, but doesn't bode well. Doesn't bode well.
Sam, did you catch it?
Yeah.
All right, this is where the Aranos was hit. You're rubbing up there. Looks like she's, yeah, the pulpit there. That's all been smashed up pretty good. That's no bueno. But, you know, ferro cement, she's basically an office building on the water. So she don't care. And she seems all right. She's got good stainless steel rebar inside, or reinforcement, or whatever you would call it. As you might notice, the Blues is over here now, and that is because I better have the best freaking bathing suit bod next season. I swear to God, I rode my teeth out to get her back onto our anchor. It was a game of cat and mouse, basically. Drop the anchor, row it up on the anchor, and then row out the anchor again, then drop it again, and blah blah blah. But we pulled ourselves out of it, and I'm gonna go check on the old dog. Some of her plastic's damaged, but otherwise she looks all right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it took most of the day, but this boat is doing great. I honestly, not an up day, not a good day. It's just insane, and now the wind's picking up again. I gotta get Mike. Oh.
Southwest, 100.
100 again. Yeah.
Starting up again.
When was the last time you saw a storm this big, Captain?
What?
When was the last time you saw a storm this big? In here.
Burgoyne Bay in 03, 04. Put me on the beach.
15 year. That's pretty good. So the Aranos, I got the anchor off of the Aranos that was wrapped around from the other boat. I don't know what boat that is. Allegro? You said that was what it was called? Anyways, normally she's out in the middle of the bay, but she's drug up her mooring. And then when she slammed into the Aranos, the anchor came loose and tied around the Aranos' bowsprit. And that's why she was, but the anchor wasn't tied other than the end of it. So she's run all the way to the end of her anchor line, and now she's almost on the beach. But I took it off the Aranos just because I didn't want it breaking any more of the Aranos, and dropped the anchor. I rode it out as far as I can get it and dropped it. And then I thought we would, if there's another lull, I'll pull it up a little bit so that it doesn't lay on top of that other wreck that's there on the shore. It's been a hell of a day so far. Words of wisdom there, Captain.
R be the word.
It's as good as the wisdom gets out here, right?
As long as I'm saying R, I'm alive. R.
Another one we've saved. The Allegro right there. She was tied up. First she had her anchor stuck on the Aranos, and then she had her anchor line tangled with the barnacle baby over there. And so untangled the lines, got her on her anchor, got her just clear of the baby barnacle bitch. And yeah, well, you know, the rest is up to whoever owns it. We'll find that out eventually if the internet ever comes back.
1, 2, 3, 4 wrecks.
4 wrecks on the beach on this side. And there would have been a few more on this side if it wasn't for us.
Arr.
Yar!
Good job, 8.
Good job, you freaking psychopath.
I see a bottle of rum in our future.
I see 6 bottles of rum in our future. Coconut clusters is not what I had in mind. Today strikes a heavy toll. Well, we had a fantastic evening dinner with Celeste and Eric and Sam and Katie, and I want to thank you guys so much for having Mike and I over there. We certainly needed a little rest and recuperation, and so did our boats. Our calm weather has finally come. I cannot believe how calm things are right now. I went around and checked all the boats. We got Allegro more situated properly on her anchor. I went and bailed out the Sea Lark as she's got a few cracks in the cockpit where water leaks in a little bit. And yeah, we also have a junk rig boat that is bumping up against Sea Lark, but I can't lift her anchor and I can't lift the Sea Lark's anchor because it's embedded too strongly right now. So I have kind of just changed how they're sitting so that they won't rub up against each other so much. And hopefully the owner of that shows up relatively soon. I'll do a tour tomorrow morning, but guys, I gotta get off this boat. It's nearly Christmas. I'm having a pretty horrible time of it. I haven't slept really that well in a couple weeks now with all these storms, and yeah, I'm just exhausted. So I'll pick this up tomorrow and we're gonna head into Vancouver. if the ferries are running again. I hope they are. All right, the good news is the breeze has backed into a slight breeze from the north, and that always brings much calmer weather, especially for us here down in Deadcat Bay, because that's north, and so I'm totally sheltered. It's also now a dry dock for wrecked ships. Anyways, the breeze from the north also brings down cold winds from Alaska, so it is frosty, real cold up here today, and I'm gonna do a tour of the fleet before I take off. But yes, I am leaving my boat for about a week. I need a break. I'm losing my damn marbles. I need to recharge, reset, and I'd like to spend Christmas with Melly in the city. I'd like to eat fast food again. I'd like to do all the things that most people do in civilization every day, and that I know you guys look at with such chagrin, but honestly, I need a little bit of it, you know? This boat is like a very wholesome experience, in that it is a whole experience, and that I can't escape it, and it is all-encompassing. So it's time to take a break from that and go see Melly. Even frost covered as they are, they're already making 153 watts, 157, slowly climbing up, doing okay. Hi, old girl. Oh. Alright, I gotta go check the water levels of the bilge in the Aranos. And if she's been in... Of course, she got a little bit of damage the other day, but her bilges are doing great. Doing fantastic. And do what I can about the tarps over top, because they've been torn to shreds in this storm. But bilge-wise, she's doing fantastic, which is good. I absolutely love this boat. She is just gorgeous. She's got gobs and gobs of space, a 65-foot ferrocement. I mean, there's lots of stuff on here, and there's lots of quality work and teak and nice and beautiful wood. And yeah, I've often thought about what it would be like, but I am where I am. I'm doing what I'm doing, and I'm sure I'd have a whole other set of problems if I had this boat. Well, her bilges might be relatively dry, but her bilge pump has failed, and the batteries aren't charging as well as they ought to be. So I'll have to get a new bilge pump, install it in her. I think I have something spare lying around I can throw in there. I like to see these big boats especially stay healthy. Okay, I've done what I can for the Aranos. She's gonna need a little bit of more work when I get back, but for now the tarps are back in place and she's doing all right. I gotta go check up on the triple treat now. Looks like the Coast Guard's coming to take a look at what's going on here. You know, we've had it rough here when the Coast Guard moves in. That's kind of cool. We see the Coast Guard ships come by in the pass all the time, and that's the first time I've had a Coast Guard helicopter fly over the bay. I guess they're making sure nobody's actually sunk their boat. Or doing an inventory, or I don't know. That's cool. Look at that, the truck even starts.
Something's working around here.
Alright, well Mike's gonna drop me off at the ferry, and then this whole party's yours for a week.
Yay. Let the show go on.
Yeah. Well, looks like we're not going this way. You didn't bring your chainsaw, did you?
Yeah, it's in my back pocket.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, yeah, I need that too. Thanks, Captain. Take care. right, ladies and gentlemen, I have made it. I already feel 1,000 times better. Look at this, showered, cleaned, and in the company of the beautiful Melly, who's making a hot, delicious dinner. So I'm gonna leave you guys here tonight, and we'll cut to a little bit of beautiful cinematic shots of this amazing dinner, and I'm gonna take a few days off. Our main goal while I'm here in Vancouver is A, enjoy Christmas, B, do the edit for Detour, make our movie, and then C, get it out to you guys as soon as I can. I'll be talking to people on Patreon about it. But yeah, thanks a lot guys for sticking with me on this crazy ride, and we'll be back out on the boat shortly with some R&R today.